Alright, it's a new day. It's a little bit earlier than what I wanted. This is 2 a.m. in the morning. And we can't sleep anymore. Why? Can't get back to sleep. Try again later. Maybe we just woke up early. And I don't have any books, so I can't try that method. One of you guys said that reading a book after you wake up also helps. When you wake up early, you can go right back to bed. We might just not be tired enough. Yeah, we're not. Okay. That's unfortunate. It's a bit too early, but that's fine. We can go eat and get ready. That means we're going to get tired sooner, though. We're not really hungry right now, but at least we can get prepared. So I'll probably eat this. Especially if we want the bonus with the green. If you get the green food hunger meter, that gives you a little bit of a bonus for a while. I don't know exactly for what, though. I think it just takes longer to be hungry again. I don't know for sure. I haven't dove down into it deep enough to find out, but there it is. So you're stuffed. You feel healthier and stronger. Maybe it builds your... Hold on a minute. No, our weight did not go up yet. Yeah, I'm not sure what the bonus does. I just know it's good. It's good to have. If you do know, let us know in the comments or the chat. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and create a new salad since we got time. It's going to get light at about 5 or 6-ish. I think it's 5 though. And then we can make our way. Okay, we got 1 egg in there. Let's get a condiment. Vegetable. Let's throw some cheese in there, because why not? Egg, cheese, and corn. Sounds awesome. Not really. How about an onion, just to make things even better? Alright, what are we dealing with? Not enough proteins. Did we add 2 eggs in there? No, we didn't. That's why. 1 more egg. Hey, we leveled up our cooking. Awesome. Still need another protein. Okay, we're out of protein. We only have eggs now. So I'll have to work on that too. Well, we got ham. We could slice this up. You know, let's do this real quick. So to do this, I found out you need to have a knife in your hand, which makes sense. A ham, a big slab of ham, and then you go over here, hit the B key, and now you can slice ham, but you gotta have a table nearby. And there you go. Chop it up, my boy. Nice cooking experience. Throw that in there. Now we might be able to use that in our salads. Yep, you can. Awesome. So that should get up our protein a bit. Yep, nice. Okay. That'll work, and we lost our boost, but it's fine. We'll probably carry 1 salad bowl on us while we're out, because it's probably going to be a while. 23, yeah, I got time. Okay, so let's do the most protein. Let's do this one. Alright, off we go. No, you do not want a full ham in your salad, that's for sure. Just a nice slice. Actually, I'd probably slice up the slice, but oh well. You can't do that in this game, unfortunately. That's how I would do it. Usually bits of ham. Alright, let's make our way this way. Especially if you're making an omelet, dude, and I'm a huge fan of omelets. Sliced up ham, and then slice that ham up again. Throw that in between your omelet. Amazing. Ham, cheese, yes. Now I'm hungry. Yes, we'll pretend. Those ham slices are sliced up into little bits. Pretty soon we'll be making our own ham. I would never do that in real life. I could not handle that. I don't know how butchers can do it. I don't know what I'd do if I was in Zomboid. I mean, yeah, you really don't. Unless you're living it, I suppose. This would change everything. Although if you're a hunter, you probably are used to it too. You kind of have to do both. Fish doesn't bother me for some reason. Which is weird. I can butcher a fish, but when it comes to animals, it's different. Filleting is not easy, though, I'll tell you that. You can't just go, oh, I'm gonna fillet today. No. There's a trick to it. Otherwise, you just lost a whole lot of meat. Yes, agreed. This is the worst part of it all. It's a nice trick to it. You gotta start at one spot and then wrap way around it. And then you'll get a nice fillet. I've seen people make it look super easy too. I'm jealous of those people. Me, it takes time. I can't just whip out a fish and get to filleting real quick. It doesn't happen that way. I have to like make sure my cuts are good. I'm just not that good at it. Alright, did we check all of these cars yet? I don't think we did. Maybe we did. We checked that one, we checked that one. Yeah, I think that's it. And I haven't seen any keys on the floor. Sometimes you get lucky, but at least I'm not seeing them. Also, if you use the search tool, you can get lucky that way too, but I think it depends on your whatever it's called. Your, what am I trying to get at here? The, foraging. It depends on your foraging skill, and we have none of that, so it's gonna be extremely hard finding keys like that. Yeah, if you're like a big-time fisherman, which I know one my brother-in-law is, then he knows how to fillet a fish in seconds. But like me, I don't fish that much. I fish when I can, but not all the time, so I'm not that good at it. Fishing, it doesn't take too much of a... It's not too much of a learning curve. Now, if there's different types of fishing that you can do that have learning curves, like fly fishing and all that other stuff. But regular fishing, you just kind of throw it in the water and let it sit. If you have a bobber. There's a little bit more to it if you're using other types of baits. Alright, what is this? This is a warehouse, right? Yep. No, this is the... somebody dying in the freaking background. Yeah, this is the storage lockers. I know we're going to run into zombies here. That one's just relaxing next to the building. You can keep relaxing, that's fine. I got nothing against you, boy. In this run, I actually did turn off respawn. Sometimes I debate on that. Usually I switch between the two of them, depending on how I feel. Because I run into situations where... Did we go in here? This looks like me. No, we did not go in here. It's something I would do. It's not good to do that, but I do it. Alright, we got like a squadron of zombies here. Now we have a crowbar. We could probably make this happen. It's gonna be loud though. Yeah, that's too bad for me. I like lines. Lines, and they're all getting separated too. That's not good. Alright, let's wrap them around over here. Try and use the corner as an advantage. Boom. Boom. I do want to check out this nice car place, though. I'm hoping we can make it. Get back, boys. Alright, we're getting a little bit strained. I feel the muscle strains. We got a crawler. I hate those guys. Strains are fine. So we can do a little bit more damage. There we go. Boop. I was hoping to catch him before he got up, but I didn't. I hate crawlers. The worst. Alright. Let's see here. I hate them in every game, too. It's not just this one. Oh, I hear you, dude. Come on. Where? Oh, there. Especially Resident Evil. I hate those the most. Resident Evil games, all of them. Resident Evil 2. I got bit so many times by freaking crawlers. They're easy to miss. Alright, notepad. So looking forward to the next Resident Evil game. So looking forward to it. Huge zombie nut over here. The only game I didn't get into that was horror is Silent Hill, believe it or not. I didn't like the fact that they gave you a whole bunch of nonsense, like the worst creatures you could imagine, and then they give you a freaking crowbar. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? This is what you're giving me. And then you're giving me those? No. No. A lot of people loved it. I am not one of them. My wife loves it. I couldn't do it. Yes. Not like the best armor in the world. I like to be better off, though. Let's say that. Oh, we need this. But we need a car. That is one thing that I usually grab. But we don't have a car yet. And our house is like ages away. So we're gonna have to wait on it. Whoops, what did I just do? Okay. But yeah, I would say till we're better off, then I'll decide to do range. But I don't like to use guns unless I'm ready for it. Like, unless I have a mod that lets me suppress it a bit, because guns can get crazy unless you're smart about them. They can call every freaking zombie around us in seconds. The only time I wouldn't mind using a shotgun is when you're bombarded by zombies. Like if you're in a zombie trap, that's what I call them. When there's a little confined area and you go into it and then zombies are at the door, that is the best time to use a shotgun, because there is no way you're getting out. That is the only thing I can suggest, is use your boomstick, because you're pretty much screwed. There's no way you're going to use a crowbar, unless you're like 10 or close. You might be able to get out with a crowbar or something of the sort. But the best way to get out of a situation like that is a shotgun. As far as pistols go, I just like to make sure that there's not a lot of zombies around me. Then maybe I'll use it, or if I'm trying to distract them, like move them from place to place, then I'll do it, but pistols just draw attention. I'm hoping they put bows in this game, because I'd be all over that. They're very silent. Honestly, I don't even know why they're not in this game yet. Cataclysm has it, so why not? Cataclysm has a lot more than this game, though, to be honest, and it's still very hard, so why can't they do it? I don't know. It's a very hard game. And yet, it has every zombie you could think of in it. Exploding zombies, acid-spitting zombies. So there's a lot of reasons to counter it, and see, this game doesn't really have countering zombies for ranged. So maybe that's why they're not doing it yet? I don't know. I know they have plans to do bows, though. So they're not out of the question. Fishing line. Why is there fishing line in there? I don't know, but I'm taking it. What was that? Oh yeah, there's zombies. Okay, well there's a vehicle over there. Maybe we'll strike a key. There's something on the ground over there. Could just be trash. Worth looking into, though. Paring knife. No key. I hate melee in this game. I'd actually prefer to have ranged. That's why I really hope that bows do come. Because melee is kind of iffy in this game. You can get bit in seconds. You just take one wrong swing and you're pretty much bitten. So, I kind of prefer ranged, but they don't give it to me. So I have no choice. A polearm isn't too bad. You can use a good spike. But they break too easily. That's the problem with those. Unless they fix that, I don't know. I haven't used one. But at least you get a little bit more range in it. This isn't too bad, but we can't get it anyway, can we? No. Okay, what was that thing on the floor over here? It's a key! Nice! So we have the Chevalier. And we got the key to this thing. Okay, cool. Does it have gas? Probably not. No. Of course not. Alright, so at least we know we have a vehicle. We just gotta get gas for it. So this is where that hose would come in handy. If we had one with gas in it, of course. And something to put the gas in. We can't get in that one either. Now, what I do know, though, is you can use any kind of thing to put gas in it now. You can use a bottle. Probably even a cup. I don't know. So, yeah, we do have a lot more ways to get gas around, but we got to get gas first. Oh, we got to get a hose first, and then we can worry about that. So, actually, this place over here might have one we can borrow. And And since we cleared this way, we shouldn't have too much of a problem. Some of these garbage bags are good to go through too. So another thing we're going to need is some way to make water. But that's in the future. It's rotten. I was going to snatch that jelly roll. I'm going to snag me a jelly roll. Fortunately, it's rotten. I did? Well, that's a bummer. I could have brought that one, I suppose. That would have been smarter of me. But oh well. That happens a lot to me. I always forget something or I miss something. It happens. Let's see here. No hose there. But next time we will bring it if I can't find one now. But I did find one somewhere. There's one right there. Even better. And we got a flashlight to go with it. I'm gonna need that later. A tarp? You're kidding me. Absolutely. That will be for our water. Nope. What do we got? Jack, tire. Okay, and a wrench. I don't think we're going to get anything else out of here. I was hoping for a gas can. If you've seen one, let me know, because I'm pretty sure I missed it. Scraps, a tool roll. What's in a tool roll? Anything? No. I thought it said it was empty. Car battery standard. We do have batteries. We're going to need one of those. Electrical wire. Scrap electronics. We're going to need that for our... We already got one of those. We do need a... Well, do we need a welding torch? Did we have that? I don't remember. I know we had welding rods. I know we got the mask. The only thing I'm going to question about is the torch. Let me know if we have the torch or not. If not, we can always come back for it. We'll find out later. It's good to have one of those, though, too. Mechanics books? They could be helpful. Actually, it's not a bad idea to grab at least one. If there was a if there was a book number 1 in there, I'd grab that. I don't know where it was. Right there, yeah. I'll grab that because it's good having it if we do mechanics, which we're going to. So that's not a bad idea. It's a good thing you said that. Appreciate it. I missed it. Did we have a torch? Might have. It's not bad to have 2, though. At least we'll have an extra battery. You can always take the battery out of one of them. 1 and 2. Yeah, I'll come back for 2. 1, I'm going to need more than 2. I mean, if I want to do mechanics like crazy, then yeah, probably, but I don't know if we'll get to that in this series. Alright, let's see here. If we continue it, then maybe, but we got cola here. How are we doing? We'll drink a cola. Why not? We didn't go in here for meat. We should go in here and check out meat and hot dog buns and stuff like that. Burger buns. We can't even get in there. Probably why. Is there a back door? No. Alright, so we'd have to break a window. How are we looking over here? Okay. Let's first do the car. Since that's going to make noise anyway. So do we have gas in here we can take? We don't have a bottle though, do we? Well, we drank the soda pop. So now we have a bottle. So we could use this bottle. Yep. Okay, use it. And now we can put that in there. Now that's probably not going to give us a lot. But it's going to give us something. Alright, let's fill that up. I mean, this car is crap too, but it's something. Alright, how's that looking? Oh, that's not too bad, actually. We can work with that, as long as this engine works. Okay, good. Alright, we'll just pull it up here. We now have a vehicle, boys. We just gotta get more gas. I believe there's a gas station right... Yeah, we woke up the zombies. I thought that was going to happen. Oh yeah, they're coming. Yep, the only issue with cars is they make a lot of noise. And here they come. So let's take care of these boys first. Hopefully I can take that one out nice. They might break the windows for us. That'd be nice. But we were going to make noise anyway because we were going to bust into that burger joint. See if they have any meat, because we're a little low on meats. Where'd those guys go? Hey, boys. Well, I see that guy, but where's the other ones? Well, they just took off, man. They said those guys got dealt with real fast. I'm out of here. swear there was way more than that. Cologne? My boy was prepped and ready. Alright, we'll take this lady out. Yeah, I don't see the rest of the horde. They went that way, I guess. Yeah, they're over there now. So we'll just take care of these dudes. Make our way into the burger joint. Doesn't look like they broke a window. So we'll be doing that. I don't have the lockpicking mod with me, so I can't do that. I can disassemble the door, though. We can do that. Let's do that. It's gonna make a lot of noise, though. I don't know, what's worse? Breaking a window or taking down a door? Which one's noisier? You have that answer? I don't. Alright, we're done with this door. Can we get in here? Yes. Okay, good. This is where the goods are. What's that just sitting on the table? Stale stuff. I mean, we could eat it, but I guess, yeah, it's fine. It's not bad. It's just stale. The only thing that goes with stale is the boredom, but we can work on that. It's free food. Alright, so we got bacon and ground beef. That's all they're going to give us. And cheese. Alright, we'll take it. Cutting board ketchup. We got tons of ketchup. We got soap. There's more ketchup up there. So not much for meat, but it's something. It's better than nothing. In our bag anyway. We have meat at home, but could always use more. Alright, let's go find that gas station. See what we're dealing with. What is it, 150? Okay, we got time before darkness. Yeah, I know it stinks. Better get used to that, boy. What's this? Is this the car place, or is this something else? Oh, this is a restaurant of some sort. Might be a better vehicle in there, too. Oh god, look at them all. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Is this the gas station? No. That's a fast food joint. Just kind of take a little drive. That's a market. That might not be a bad idea to go through, but we need gas. Okay, apparently I was wrong about the gas station. Or they moved it. See, I'm not familiar with this map. I'm familiar with the old Muldraugh. Muldraugh? I don't know how to say it. Oh, there it is. Muldraugh? Muldraugh? But not the new one. The updated version. But we found it anyway, so it's fine. There we go. Oops, not that button. Alright, so siphon, no. Did I go in the wrong spot? I have a bad habit of doing that. It's on the left side. We're on the right side, yep. Of course. Alright, so what we need to do is go on that side of the thing. Alright, let's go ahead and put that in there and get started. And we are all gassed up and ready to go. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can find a gas can before we get out of here. And a zombie or two. I hear you, dude. Where are you? You thought you could ninja your way on me, huh? Not happening, dude. Alright. Gas can, please. Salsa water. We could always use another water. I don't think there's a difference between salsa water and water. It's still kind of water. So I don't think one's better than the other. Ooh, 2 gas cans. Even better, dude. Take those. And 2 first aid kits? Awesome. What do they have in them? So this one has those crappy bandages. This one has the best stuff. So we'll take this one. And rope. Rope wouldn't be a bad idea if we're going to get more animals. That's more sodas. We need something that lets us hook up generators. That's another thing we need. Nothing in there though. That's the back door. I don't hear anything. Close that until we get done. This is a zombie trap right here too. Okay, there's a bunch of gas cans in here. We'll take those. Lanes. Performance, we might take that. Another mechanics 2, another mechanics 1. We'll take this, put that in there. Yeah, we're starting to get heavy. We're gonna have to move some of this to the backpack, which is fine. Tire iron light bulb. Make him hurry up on that stuff. Nope, no zombies, good. Tortilla chips, we'll take those. Might get hungry. Sodas, paper bags, cleaning, paper bags. We'll check the bags, because sometimes you can get good stuff in there. We'll take the bucket. I don't know. Is a funnel a good idea? I've never used them. Lard, we'll take those. Oh, we can't. Oh, we're already full. We can use... No, we don't have a backup backpack either. Let's just stuff our face with this yogurt. We could have ate the lard, but I like to use that and stuff. Still getting over this cough. Cheese, if we can fit that in there, we'll take it. Yeah, that's true, but I like to be organized. I like to have it in backpacks. I could dump it all in the trunk, though, as you say. Or put them in paper bags, too, I guess, but... Encumbrance is pretty low on that. Capacity is only 8. Bandage. It's a bandage. It's dirty, but hey, it's a bandage. We'll clean it before we go. Is this the bathroom? No, this was the stock room. I think the bathroom's outside, unfortunately. So I don't really care to walk into that mess. But what we can do is we can empty the gas cans into the back of the trunk, then have more bag space anyway, so I think we'll be back in there. We're carrying around ground beef and a salad. I should have ate that. Okay, so we have the gas cans. We're going to fill those up. We have what in here? Nothing except for napkins. We can throw those on the ground. I thought we had more than that. They must be in the backpack. Yep. So we'll take all these out. I don't hear any zombies, so I think we're good to go right now. We'll fill all these up and then throw a lot of them in the trunk. Fill up as much as we can. Okay, yeah, I know our bones are breaking, but it's fine. As long as we get them in there quick, we're good to go. Gas can in. Gas can in. Oh, it can't fit anymore? Why not? That we only have 22 in this trunk? Oh my god, dude. I miss KI5 vehicles. Alright. Open up the door. No, don't lock it. Now open the door. Alright, now we can put them in there. Okay, we can only get one in there. This is terrible. Alright, open up the door. Is this the front seat or the back seat? Rear left, okay. Throw another one in there. Okay. Take this out. Put that on the floor. We don't need it. Close the door. Did we do this side yet? No, we can use this side. So we got one more to put. Yeah, this is the worst trunk ever. Alright, well, we're good now. We only get one in the trunk. Yeah, I need a van or truck. Yeah, you're right. Hopefully we'll find one day. What do we got in here? Do we have any ice cream? Ice cream would be nice. Yes, we do. Anything in the other freezer? Oh, yes. Can fit it all in the backpack now. Okay, so do we need anything else before we go? We still have room in the backpack. Set a funnel. I don't know, do we need a funnel? Got what we got these? We'll just eat them. Build up that weight gain. Ginger ale. And I don't think we found anything good in here either. We got crosswords. Comic books might not be too bad. We could do some of those. For the unhappiness and the boredom and stuff. Maybe one or two of those. Yeah, I think that's about it. Gummy bears. Was in the back storage? Okay, we'll take it. Now what does the funnel do exactly? I've never used one. We've got it though. Let's see, paper bags. These are all empty, right? Yep, yep. All empty, okay. Bleach cleaning. Out of gas sign? Huh. Did we check these? I think so. We got we got cigarillo, cigarette pack, candle, firecrackers. Firecrackers aren't bad for like getting attention. Scratch tickets are useless. I might take the pack because we could always use this for I guess this dude. No, he doesn't have anything. So I was gonna say, well, we could spoil him on the ride, but yeah, I think it's just decorative. Well, we have one. I already grabbed it, so it is what it is. Yeah, I haven't used one. I figured it was kind of pointless. I haven't read anything about it either. But it sounds like you researched it, so... It is, in fact, pointless. Alright, we're gonna go to about 25. I don't want to get too much attention here. We'll probably come back here anyway, though, because we need more stuff. Now we'll go 30. 25 is a bit too slow for me. We can snake our way around these dudes. I don't think it takes much weight anyway. It's so tiny. Is there anything we missed before we leave? I don't think so. We got our hose, we got our gas, which was a main thing. We got some meat. We should get more meat. We'll probably come back for this too. Those are going to be a good spot for axes and such. But we'll have to break them down. I don't have the mod for lockpicking or breaking into those, unfortunately. So we'll have to bust them down with a crowbar. If we find a sledgehammer, which I never do, we could use that, but I don't remember if that was the entrance, maybe? Oh crap. I think it is. I gotta get used to this. I haven't been to this place a lot. I know we need to hurry here. Yeah, that's it. Okay. It's gonna be a pain driving this thing through here. And there's some rocks in the middle too. There goes our tires. Almost hit a rock. There's a rock too. This is the worst thing about this game if you want to live in the woods. I think we can clear that boulder. There we go. Well, we made it. Kind of want to check the tires just to see what we did. I don't hear any zombies. How badly did we hurt them? Not too bad. This one's about to pop. Condition is 30%. These are terrible. The brakes are bad. The wheels are good. The suspension isn't great. The worst thing is our gas tank and the trunk and this one wheel. So we'll have to make note of that one wheel. Unless we can replace it. Alright, so we do need at least one gas can in there. We will need gas can for our generator. So we'll take one of those. But I'll probably take 2 of them, to be honest. The other one can sit tight. Because we're probably going to cheat on this thing anyway. Oh, we're already encumbered. Great. Probably should have checked for zombies first. It doesn't look too bad, though. I don't hear them. I think we're good. If not, we can always drop them on the floor and then come pick them up. But it is going to hurt us a little bit. So hopefully our journey is safe here. Looks like it. Yeah, we don't have an axe, we don't have pan. And we need to get a better vehicle, correct. But then once we have all that, we're pretty much good to go for a while. I think we got enough food to live for at least a week right now. Maybe. If not, we have days. Alright, so gas can go in there. We grabbed food though, didn't we? We need to put that away as soon as possible. So ice cream. All in the fridge here. Ground beef, we'll throw that in there. Fudge pop. Cheese can go in the regular fridge. I think we'll be using it. We can put that back in the fridge. And the bacon, of course. Yeah, we gotta do that too. It's another thing. Sheets, sheets, sheets. It's funny because that's the first thing I usually do when I get in this game. And get a base. Now I'm forgetting it. Always cover up your windows. Alright, let's go ahead and throw these on the ground for now. We're gonna have to put that outside eventually too, because that can't be in here. But we don't have a way to hook this up anyway, so we can't really do anything with it. That's another thing, is find a book for knowing how to or we could do this, we could do electrical. We could read that and then dismantle watches forever. There was a funnel in here too. Isn't that something? We got 2 funnels. Alright, so let's see here. What else can we throw in here? The rope. I think we already had one of those too, but it's fine. Empty bucket. We're going to put that outside. We left one of these, but we could eat it right now. Yeah, we'll just eat it right now. Empty bucket. We're going to put that outside. Collect some water, at least. Since we don't have what we need. Actually, you know what? We should have grabbed that. No, we didn't have room for it anyway. We'll just put this on the floor here. Where's place item right there? We'll just put it over here. Salsa water. We got the tarp we need to put in there. That's going to be for our water later. Heard some strange background noises. I don't think they matter though. Alright, so duct tape can go in there for now. Our first aid kit we'll put in the house. The fishing line can go with the other fishing stuff. Mechanics and all that other stuff is good. Alright, let's get back in the house. What was in there? Anything of use? Nothing we need at the moment. We also need a paper clip. So we need some paper clips, either a box or we need 1 paper clip. And then we can make a fishing rod and have that available as well. Although we don't have twine, we'll have to get twine too, but we do have fishing line, so we're good there. But once that's used up, we don't have it anymore. I believe you can find twine now in the woods, so we can do that too with flax. The only thing you can't make is gas, which is unfortunate, especially in multiplayer. I hope they add gas making, because gas gets ridiculous later on in multiplayer. Once everything's gone, you got nothing. So I imagine they got a plan for that eventually. First aid kit, that's next. But we do have a, what do we have in there? We have one bandage or two. There was an empty gas can. That's good to know. Where was it? In the garage or in this spot? Alright, bandage, I'm going to put that in here. Alcohol wipes will carry those. The rest of the stuff I'm just going to put in the drawer because I don't need it right now. In your storage. What is there? In my pants? No, not in the pants. Or was it in one of these crates? Yep, there was. Okay. Good to know. So, we could also gas up another one. Yep. Good eye. Could also gas up another one if we wanted to. Alright, so we're gonna put the rest of the stuff in... I don't know if we should put it here. Probably in the bathroom makes more sense. Painkillers will keep on us. What time is it? 10:40 p.m. It's past my bedtime. Yeah, we'll probably put a lot of this stuff upstairs. Alright, so we have a bathroom up here we can use. So we're going to carry the painkillers. We're going to put the rest of whatever was in that box in there. Yeah, this. Paperclip? Where'd you see it? Let me know where that was. Although we don't really need it right now, but it's good to know for future reference. Let's go ahead and clean the bandage. Rubber hose. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I miss a lot. There's just so many things going on. It's so easy to miss, especially if you're streaming too, because then you have to watch chat and a bunch of other stuff too to go with it. Very easy to miss stuff. Downstairs, sink in the utility room. Okay. Paperclip, rubber band. There it is. You're right, boy. Appreciate you. So we already have a paperclip. We're good to go there. The only thing we would need is twine if you didn't see it. There's another paperclip in there too. Yeah, so twine would be another thing we need. Or we can make it. We can always grab the flax or whatever it is out there. That one other plant that you can make twine out of. Dog's bane or something like that? I don't know. I don't remember from survival game experience. Even, what is that other game that uses it too? I can't remember the name offhand. It's a newer survival game. I think, well, it's not early access or anything anymore. They had a couple DLCs for it too. I can't remember it off the top of my head for some reason. But they use it too. Yes, it always helps. Appreciate chat the most because you miss a lot. Especially if you're looking for something and you don't notice. Even when you're playing too, yeah. Chat comes in handy. It does come in handy. It would come in handy if you are playing solo anyway, because you could miss something, and extra set of eyes is always... Wow, my voice went out. Extra set of eyes is always good to have. Okay, it's bedtime. We need to sleep. So are we missing anything before we go to bed? Sometimes I leave like some carrots or something I'm not supposed to, but it looks like everything's good. Bandage. We got a clean bandage. I don't know why I'm holding on to that in this, though. Knife can go in here. He probably forgot to put that into his backpack. Or it was me. Could be me too. Alright, sleep it up, my boy. It's time to go to bed. Oh, I forgot to hit the S button.